Hi, I'm Jill Roberts, and we're here with Making Artisan Stories. And today I am here with,
Peter Giannopoulos,
And Anna Giannopoulos.
and your business is,
Papa Spiro's olive oil.
which is where I wanted to start. Papa Spiros refers to is it your great grandfather?
My grandfather.
So tell me how, because you're three generations.
So tell you, with four generations.
Yeah,
with my kids being five generations now.
So tell me how it's a neat story of how you came up with the name and how you got into the whole olive oil thing.
So basically, my grandfather loved his olive trees in Greece. He would go down there every year, and he would pick it, press it, and he would send the olive oil to us so we could eat as a family. But there was always so much extra olive oil every year and olive oil is not like wine that it's doesn't age well.
Okay.
So at the end of the time, we would just get rid of it, or we eat like 2-3-year-old olive oil, which is not very good. So that gave me the whole idea of selling the Papa Spiro's extra virgin olive oil for everybody to try and sharing our experience with everybody.
You said you started as a hobby.
As a hobby, about 6 years ago.
Okay.
I was kind of bored at the restaurant. At the time I was working at Brush Mill by the Waterfall. I had owned it, and during the mornings, I started just researching how to bottle and everything, and all the cleaning to go through the bottles and everything. And I decided to just start bottling it and just sell it out of the restaurants. We also own Nick's Place in Madison. The customers were crazy about it. They loved it. And from there, I was able to get a little money. Like I said, all the money I made, I put right into the business. And it just kept growing. Then I was introduced to farmers markets. So I decided to try one. The first one it was Lime Farmers Market.
Okay.
And we went over there and we killed it. It was amazing. People loved it. Good reviews. From there, we started branching out. We started making cosmetics a little bit, body moisturizer. That's when Anna started giving me ideas to expand the business.
Because you branched out, you're more than just olive oil.
So we also have Cretan sea salt and wild mountain oregano.
We have other products as cosmetics, body scrub, and we make with of our ingredients. One is our olive oil, and the other one is sea salt from the cliffs. So my brother lives in one of the biggest islands in Greece called Crete, and he goes by himself. He can pick the sea salt right from the cliffs, and then he send it over to me. So it's 100% pure natural sea salt.
Wow.
With all the minerals.
Basically, my brother-in-law goes up on the mountains and picks wild oregano. It's like the craziest awesome flavor that it's not your regular oregano that you grow at your house or something. But
that's fantastic.
And the sea salt, he'll take a little dinghy and go on the side of the cliffs, and so basically there's no tides in Greece like we have over here in the Sound. So basically their tide is come springtime, the water drops and just leaves pools of water. They dry up with the sun and become sea salt. So if you open it, you got your flakiness of the.
Oh, look at that!
Exciting.
So
it's so crystally.
He sends it to me and we package it.
So you're really bringing your heritage of Greece back here.
Basically, the way we would eat in Greece or at our house, that's what we want everybody to experience.
Are there any other herbs that you offer besides the oregano?
We do savory. He can pick up the savory also, and the thyme. But he brought us a small amount of them.
Yeah, depending on the season. So this year, oregano was good. The thyme and the savory didn't get that much.
Oh, and I imagine that using all these ingredients, the products that you make, using the salt and the oregano, they have to have such a unique flavor.
Yeah. So a lot of people ask me, why is this so good?
Oh, right.
And I go, the secret is the olive oil or the salt that we use.
Right. Excellent. The olives, that was interesting about your story. You actually will harvest annually the olives.
Yes, so olive season harvest is between November and January. We actually pick our olives green. You get more nutrients and better quality olive oil. You get less olive oil, but it's a better olive oil.
Okay.
We're going for the quality, not the quantity.
Okay.
A lot of the farmers wait until January. Think of like a ripe fruit. It gets juicier, so they'll make more money off the weight.
Right.
Not as good, though. you lose the health benefits and everything when you wait longer.
Okay.
In November, we go down there, we pick it. My father's usually the one that goes down, he organizes it. He hires my uncles and cousins, and they help out.
And I saw on the website you lay stuff under the tree, right, to kind of catch
Yeah.
the out, right?
So basically, you take a tree, and there's a few methods that we do. There's this machine that basically knocks the olives off the branches.
Okay.
Then the other method is somebody goes in the tree. So we basically prune the trees as well at the same
Yes,
time.
yep.
So they'll cut the branches off, and there's a machine that we put it through, and we pull it out, and it separates the leaves and the olives. And that's another way of filling up the sacks. So basically, the point is we fill up the sacks. At the end of the day, we bring it to the village press.
Okay.
And we tell them we're bringing our olives today. We bring it there, and they start pressing it. So at this point, they drop it through a machine. They wash all the olives,
Okay.
and then it goes to the press. So it's basically, it starts pressing for an hour. And the key word is cold press. So it needs to be at no point, because you're using machines now. It's not your old school stone and donkey walking around. But there's all temperature gauge in there. So if it gets too hot, the press slows down. So at no point it should be over a certain temperature,
Okay.
because then you ruin the olive oil.
Okay.
From there, it goes through this other machine that separates basically the water and the oil. So, and you can see the water separating on one side and the oil separating on the other side.
Right.
And then they go into filling up with containers that we send over here.
So it's all bottled in Greece and then sent back
Then
here.
sent back over here. Yep.
Okay.
So basically, when it gets sent over here, we go pick it up from New York, and then we bring it to our house. And then from the olive oil, we also make the food products over here.
Yeah. Show me what you have here.
So over here we got red pepper hummus, which we roast the peppers ourselves.
Okay.
Roasted beet hummus, which that's our newest product. That I love the color of it and
Yeah, that's
everything.
great,
But
yes.
same concept. We roast our own beets, and from there we use the chickpeas and make the hummus.
Okay.
Our basic classic hummus. The next one is, you can pronounce the name on the
Meligeno salata with a Greek pronounce.
with the Greek pronunciation. So it's almost like baba ganoush. So it's eggplant.
Okay.
So baba ganoush is a little more smoother,
Okay.
where that is a little more chunkier. So you could eat it as a dip, or you could put it on a steak. It goes very well. And then the last one would be baklava.
Yep.
The neat thing about that, instead of butter, which is traditional, is use butter.
Yes.
We spray each sheet with olive oil. So technically a little healthier than using butter, but you still get that amazing crisp and the color on.
Oh yeah. And also in baklava, I use the thyme honey, which from Crete,
Okay.
in the syrup, so it gives extra taste.
Because tell me how the baklava again. What's the It's a lot of layers, right? With the pastry. What else is in it?
It's a walnuts,
Okay.
and then it's a cinnamon. We use some spices for aroma, and in the end, after we bake it, we put it sugar syrup on top with a thyme honey in it.
And
And
then
then-
tell me what this is.
So that is a spanakopita, spinach pie stuffed with spinach and feta.
Okay.
But the cool thing about that is that Anna makes the phyllo dough from scratch.
I hand roll the phyllo dough, and then I fill it with spinach and feta and some of the leeks, onions. I sell in frozen.
Right, and then your customer would bake it.
And they bake it
correct?
off. But a very old
Okay.
tradition that nobody does anymore.
Right.
I mean, even in Greece, it's very hard to find somebody that hand rolls phyllo dough.
And how did you learn? How that was
I learned from my mother,
Okay.
but it needs a lot of skill and practice to get right.
right.
Yeah, as a chef, I can't do it.
You get,
Yeah.
Do you enjoy
I
it?
don't have the
Oh
patience
yeah,
for
I
it.
enjoy it. I love it. I make with my love.
But would you serve this as an appetizer? Or would you serve it as a
Dinner,
dinner?
as a lunch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or appetizer as well.
Do you serve this room temperature, or would you serve it warm?
It's like
I
pizza.
Typically.
I like it.
So it's like,
Oh, you
It's
can eat it
different
any
hot.
way. You can take it out of the
and
refrigerator.
it's a
with it.
different room temperature, and then it's different when
Okay.
it's cold.
Tzatziki is Greek yogurt with cucumber and dill inside, and you usually eat on the gyro meat. Do you know gyro? We say gyro in Greece,
Okay.
but here you can hear it as a gyro, or some people they know as like the Greek word gyro.
So that would be used as like a dip?
You can use it as a dip, or you can use it as a dressing in the salads. It's many ways. Like it's like goes with every kind of meat.
So you brought with you today this really fantastic looking charcuterie board. Did I say that correct?
Okay?
Do you give tips to people when they come and buy your products? Do you offer them how they could use them, or do you find that a lot of people are asking
But a lot of people do ask
what they serve?
what they
you
could
would serve?
do, and that's definitely a option. And a lot of people do during the holidays. We're buying the dips to make charcuterie boards.
And you have a great website, papaspiros
Olive oil.
oliveoil.com. You mentioned before the benefits, the health benefits of olive oil. Elaborate on that a bit more.
I think here's my nutritions.
So the benefits of olive oil is antioxidants. It's also anti-inflammatory. Helps to reduce the cholesterol of your blood, and has vitamin E. It's good for the skin, and also has calcium too.
Okay.
And being a pure, real extra virgin olive oil, you get those benefits where your store bought, there's a lot of them are fake olive oil and they mix other stuff in the olive oil, so you don't know what you're buying.
Yeah, tell me the difference, because I know the first you mentioned the cold press. How is that different? Because is not all olive oil cold press?
Olive oil is not regulated in the United States.
We don't blend with any other oils. Our olive oil comes right from our trees, olive trees to the bottle. And the good thing is we let the trees grow by themselves. So it's organic olive oil. We don't spray our olive trees.
Yeah, we're
with
actually
any
in the
of
process of
chemicals.
getting the organic label, but it takes
Okay.
5 years to show proof of what we use, the organic fertilizers and stuff.
Okay. Thank you for bringing a little of your heritage to Wallingford.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.